Yo guys, this is Animal. Today I bring you a new video. I said a couple weeks ago I would be releasing a Scuf Impact Controller review. Uh, Here it is. So this is my Scuf, alright? I got the Tesla version of the Scuf. As you can see, Tesla version. You can see Tesla and all that kind of stuff, and you can see the paddles. Paddles are still there. Everything is good. Let me be perfectly 100 real with you guys. I don't know if I should say that way. I absolutely love Scuf controllers. This was my first one, and I cannot leave it aside. I have a normal controller here I used to play with. Those, they're still playable with. I can still go and play with these. When I visit my buddy, I still play with them, you know. They're not expensive. Well, they're not expensive. Kinda expensive, you know. $80 for a controller is still expensive. But you get the gist compared to this. This is not expensive. Trust me, it's not expensive. So, I can still play with these. But the problem is, you don't have the paddles. You don't have the paddles. That's a major problem. And the PS4 controllers, they seem to have a problem with the trigger. Sometimes it will stay in. Like, it stays sticked in. And then you have to push it back out when it breaks. And the joysticks will tend to rip on the edgings of the joystick. This one didn't do it because it was a newer one. The one I had before this, both joysticks were ripping apart. And the other controller before. I got my PS4 I think 3 years ago. Well, not the Pro, the old one, the day one launch. And I think I got 9 controllers in total so far. And they all did the same thing. Either they rip on the edges of the joystick, or either the trigger breaks. I don't have the trigger problem on the Scuf. I don't have these problems on the Scuf. The triggers are fine. But as you can see, Scuf is still not lucky with the joystick rip right there. But that's PS4 joysticks. PS4 joysticks, I don't know what they have. I don't know what they're made of. But they are garbage. They are garbage. Any other controller, the joysticks don't break this easily. And the PS4 ones, they just takes a month, almost a month and a half. I got this at Christmas, and I've been non-stop playing with it. The positives of this controller is the plays that you can get are insane. On shooters, it's night and day. It's night and day. Because you never have to leave. You never have to leave this. You never have to leave the joystick. You know? You can literally outmaneuver your opponents and all that kind of stuff. On Destiny, sometimes, when I play Destiny, I will outmaneuver 80 to 90% of players with this. Because I'll be double jumping backwards and all that kind of stuff and meleeing people. That just allows me to never leave this, which is super amazing in any shooter. Because you can literally jump like with the paddles underneath and all that kind of stuff. I designed mine where I jump here and I slide over here, name it. Like, you can customize yours for whichever playstyle you play. let me make this perfectly clear. A controller like this, if you don't play first-person shooters, there's no really value to it. This thing, where it shines, it's in first-person shooters or third-person shooters. Because you can never leave the joystick. You can continuously dive, slide, going towards a direction while doing it all together without never having to even hit these buttons. I can just leave it here and my underneath fingers do the rest. So the positives of this controller, mine looks super awesome because you all know I'm a Storm guy. I'm a Stormcaller main in Destiny. I love electricity supers. I love all that kind of stuff. And Tesla story is super awesome. And I mean, it just looks badass, right? And to be honest, man, I like more the style of this controller. It's wider, so like fits more my hand properly, while this is a little bit smaller, you know. So that's another plus for me. So plus wise, that's some of them. That is some of them. The big negative of this controller is the joystick, because it has the same joysticks, I think, that the PS4 controllers have. And that's a big problem because they rip easily. But with Scuf, I can just order new joysticks and not having to throw this completely away. Let me make this perfectly clear. Scuf are awesome controllers. If you play shooters, you need one of these in your life. Even if it's just for competitive play. Let's say Destiny, okay? During the week, if you don't have a lot of money, and you are putting $5 aside, and eventually you got the money to buy a Scuf. During the week, let's say you play Destiny, you put it on the side, and you touch this one during the week. During the weekends, when you play trials, take this bad boy out. So you prolong its lifetime, in my opinion, because this happened to me within a month. This wear and tear happened to me within a month. So when you pay a Scuf Impact Controller, which mine cost me about, I think it was $340, something like that, in that whereabout. When you pay that much for a controller, and within a month you have this problem, this problem right here, it's not fun. It's not fun. But the damn controller is so fucking good. Sorry for my F word. The damn controller is so dang good. I can't say I wish that anybody that doesn't have a Scuf controller could experience what it does. It's just night and day. It's completely different play styles. This thing here allows you to have insane plays. So if you ask my opinion, if Scuf controllers are worth the price, yes, they are. Yes, definitely. And the looks you get on controllers are super amazing. The triggers, name it. Like, you can just customize this controller to your liking. And then when a piece breaks, you can literally just order one more. Like, I'm ordering another set of joysticks. I don't have to throw it out like these ones here. You know? That's the difference within... that's the difference between this controller and the original one. At least I can just order new things and just exchange them. So I don't have to throw $340 down the drain. Alright, we're not talking about if you drop the controller and it splits in fucking half. You're fucking screwed. But we're talking if you're wearing tears and all that kind of stuff, you can buy pieces to replace them. So a Scuf controller, if you ask my opinion, if it's a go, yes, it's definitely a go. This thing is a 4.5 star at least. In the 0.5 that's missing, it's literally because of this. Scuf if you're watching this video by any any chance, you need to stop using the joysticks from PS4. Like, make your own joysticks for your PS4 Impact controllers, because the PS4 controller joysticks are absolute garbage. But at least with your company, I can buy some of these. So, 4.5 star, must have for first person shooters. If you don't have a first person, if you're not a first person shooter or a third person shooter player, I mean, I wouldn't. It won't benefit you really. But if you're a first person shooter or a third person shooter player, next best thing, best thing. This will get you some quality plays where you're not gonna be able to do on a normal controller. And trust me, I've been playing shooters forever, since the old PC days, name it. I've been playing first person shooters forever, and on consoles, you'll see that big difference compared to the old controller. So when people send me a message, hey, if you got a Scuf, is it worth it? Yes. If this one were to stop tomorrow, I'd be ordering another one right off the bat. I'd be trying at least. They're fucking expensive. That's my only opinion about it. I feel like they're really expensive, but the plays you can get out of them are night and days. But if you're the kind of player, if you're the kind of person that can't come up with the money to buy this, you can still do some amazing shit with this. I've been doing it with you for years. Do like I did. Like, I got it as a gift, alright? So I can't say do it like I did. But I am saving some money on the side right now to buy another one. Each time I put $20 here and there, and do it the old ways. Get a money jar and just put $20, $20. When you have the amount of money, you put on a card or something, and you just order one. It's simple as that. Simple as that. But if you that's my opinion, guys. I mean, yes, they are expensive. I'm not down it, but they're damn worth your money. So, with that is my Scuf Impact Controller review. Leave a like, hit that little bell with a sweet thunder snipe, and if you got any other questions, you can leave them in the comment sections. You know how it rolls. For me, I'll answer pretty much all of them. So that's pretty much it, guys. I give it a 4.5 star out of 5. The reason it doesn't have a 5 is because the joysticks, same crappy fucking joysticks as the PS4 controllers. So let's hope that Scuf changes that. But super amazing controller, super amazing playability with those. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Make sure you like that.